Good afternoon. This video is going to show you all about RTConnect appointment reminders that started today. So the first thing I need to show you is that if a patient has a cell phone number in the cell phone spot, it'll automatically be generated an appointment reminder. If they do not have a cell phone number in the cell phone spot, the system will then look for an email address and they will email out the appointment reminder. The appointment reminders will only go to Louisville, Maine, Bullitt, Shelbyville, Oldham, Siggs, and Lexington at this time. We can always change that as we see fit. The appointment reminders currently are only for evaluations or ongoing therapy. There will be no appointment reminders for holds and travels and lunches. Now, if we go to the scheduler and the patient receives an appointment reminder and they receive the actual reminder, if the little flag icon turns blue. If the flag is red, it means the message was not received. And then if the appointment reminder is green, that means the person texted back or emailed back and confirmed the appointment. If the person responds to a text that, other than confirm, it pops up on RTConnect dashboard. Only the front office team and PCs have this option, and it's an additional tab on their dashboard, and where you can see that people have texted back, and then we can reply as well. So this person had a reminder sent. They said they had the flu. I apologize that they received an additional message, and they responded, "Thank you very much." So office staff can see this in their dashboard. You can also see this in the patient chart. If you look under Bailey Raintree, you can see this is our test patient. You can go to chart. And there's an additional tab called RTConnect History that shows you which text messages and emails have gone through. You can use these filters for dates. You can see only the failed ones. You can see the successful ones, so on and so on. You can print this. If you go to the communication log, you can also see what was sent out. So this is really nice. So here's an example of a evaluation reminder. Now, please note that all appointment reminders are sent 24 hours prior, except for Monday appointments are sent Sunday between 1 and 5 p.m. So if you make a change as a therapist or even someone working the front desk, if someone calls and cancels on a Sunday night, they may be confused because they received a text message about a confirmation or about a reminder. So just rest assured that the parents understand that that's why they are getting that message. If the parent responds, this is where we were in training, it comes right here into the chart, which is really nice. So here, let's say Ace Burnett's chart, mom didn't get the message. You have the option, if I right-click on the appointment, you have an option that says send text. Do you want to continue with this one, or you want to start? You could say start new, and this is blank, and you have the option to just text them any message you want. Please note, it has to be kept under 160 characters in order for it to be charging APT only for one text message. If it's over 160 characters, it gets charged for 2 text messages. So short and sweet is the best option. If you want to resend the appointment reminder, you just right-click and hit resend. It's going to populate. This one didn't allow it because of the communication preferences. So I will show you how to see the communication preferences in Ace Burnett's chart. So right here under communication preferences, enter the patient demographic screen. Click on that. And right now it's set to go to text. If you have any patients, whether they come to the front desk or they talk to a therapist directly, and they say, I really do not want text messages, I want it to be emailed, you simply just uncheck this box and check the other box. If you have a patient who says, I really don't want text reminders at all, please ask them if they would like to be included on the on-demand options, which are used for emergency or larger announcements, such as a therapist is out sick today. We can on-demand text a group of daily reminders for just the one particular therapist. Maybe our office is going to shut down early because of bad weather that's coming through. Those are examples of on-demand text. So even if a parent says, I don't want text reminders about my ongoing appointment, I promise I'll be here every week, see if they will at least agree to the on-demand text, which they might actually appreciate for those specifics that we need to know about. And you can also see here that the patient can say, yes, I agree, patient agrees, and then that pop-up won't continue to happen, so you hit save. So that's how you change that. How to send multiple text messages for a cancel or bad weather. Maybe a therapist's car broke down and they know they have to get their car in at 8 a.m. and they can't start seeing patients till noon. It's real simple. You right-click on this, send multiple texts, and you can change the filters, which are awesome. So right now I'm prompted to PTAC, and if I want to go to tomorrow for her schedule, and I want to look at how many appointments does she have between 8 a.m. and 12 p. so that we can let them know she won't be available. See right here, this particular patient is red, so he doesn't have a file or he's disagreed to text messages, so we will need to look in his chart and talk to Logan's parents about their options for reminders. So you can send the same message and that way it will go to all patients of Amy's for the morning during a time frame. Or the same for a location. Let's say Louisville, Maine has a major catastrophe, and all patients after 3 p.m. have to be canceled. You can change the location, and we could just say from 0300P to 050P. And so front desk will work through all these red appointments, these red options, and making sure we get a hold of people and make sure they know that we have this awesome ability to let people know. But you can send a mass text that way. So that's a really good feature. So, and then the last thing I wanted to show you is the no-show option. When a child no-shows on you, and you need to, the therapist is in the dashboard, and they hit no-show. You don't know why they no-showed on you. Save. It's going to ask you, text, do you want to send them this option? If you don't want to send them this, you can hit escape and it goes away. If you do want to send it, just hit enter or send CMS. And you can also change it a little bit. Let's say you don't want it to have all this details, but you do want it to send it something. Feel free to come in here and backspace and change it if you feel the need. Okay, so if you hit send, it will be sent. If you hit escape, it will not be sent. Abandon changes, yes, so it's not sent. So let's say parents never no-show and you don't want them to get that text and stress them out. Or maybe they did text you outside of Braintree and you don't need them to send that. But I feel like if we all start utilizing the text feature out of Braintree, it'll really help efficiency and it'll help cut back on having to do multiple copy-paste and put it in multiple places, and everyone will be able to be on the same page. I believe that's all I have for now, and please stay tuned for additional features on RTConnect.